Okay, great morning. I wanted to talk about something real quick. There's a bunch of Republicans now investigating Trump for taking all this money from foreign governments and putting it in his shell companies. Well, don't they remember? First thing Trump did when he got back in office this time was to make an executive order that bribes are legal now. So he thinks this is going to cover his ass bite. Now remember when they said Hallman took a $50,000 bribe? And Trump's DOJ said, well, it's legal. It's legal. You know, they always come out with these things like, wow, new news. This is nothing new. Do they think we've all forgotten all of this stuff that he's done? Again, first thing he did when he got back in office was to make an executive order that bribes are now legal. No harm, no foul. So what the heck do you think he was putting that executive order in place for? But yeah, I mean, it's getting to be all these podcasters that make like they just found something, amazing, and yeah, no. Come on, I'm 75 and even I remember all that stuff. That first thing he did. Bribes are now legal. So of course he's been scamming money. What do you think he's doing with the freaking ballroom? Pay to play. And you think all that money's going to building this ballroom? Of course not. He's not paying the contractors. He's not, he's just, again, juggling this and juggling that, and nothing will get done. He'll leave it just torn up mess by the time he gets out of office. And all that money that came in, where did it disappear to? So sometimes, I listen to a couple seconds of these podcasts and I'm out of there done again, because every one of these podcasters act like this is something new that's come up, and and make sure you subscribe and make sure you yeah, it just makes me a bit cray-cray when I hear this stuff. And like I said, even I remember it. One of the first things he did when he got back in office was to sign an executive order that bribes are now legal. But now, these Republicans, they see they're getting nowhere. Everything that they've been doing and Trump's been doing is now going to throw them under the bus. All this flack and gaslighting they've been doing is coming back to hit them in the face. So now all of a sudden they got a big investigation into Trump. And illegal money and bribes has been taking all along from other countries. I mean, when you got Putin in there, he's doing everything to, kowtow to Putin. It's basically Kremlin West. And he's got the Saudi prince in there. They killed Khashoggi, and he's saying what a fabulous guy he is. I mean, what the frick do you think? Well, come on. So now all of a sudden these Republicans are, now that it's affecting them and they're not going to get reelected, no way. Now all of a sudden they see the writing on the wall and they're going to stand up and do investigations into Trump. Oh, come on. Give me a frigging break. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. But, yeah. I mean, you can see the writing on the wall the moment he got back into office when he signed that. Or am I the only one that remembers it? Are they not seeing the forest for the trees? I mean, come on. On that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online. And I'm on my way, still pedaling back to home base so I can again readjust things in here so that I can get the perfect, well, as perfect as you can get for my over-the-road adventures. Getting this exactly what works for the long haul. When you start out, you get way too many things that you find out you really don't need. Or you'll find something else that will do double duty. Or you adjust things along the way. But I think we're getting pretty close to figuring out the system that's going to work. And then I'm looking forward to being able to take off and just really enjoy my time on the road, enjoying nature, enjoying seeing places I haven't been, on roads I haven't been. And that's what it's all about. Living your best life. Now, maybe your best life is gathering more friends, or your best life is throwing parties, or your best life is at home knitting. Everyone's got something different, or hiking, or challenging some new adventure. My best life is being on the road, seeing sunrises and sunsets and new scenery. That's my best life. Having the freedom to go wherever I want to go. Well, I don't get to go wherever I want to go. I can't go out of the U.S. due to their crazy idiot things now with passports. Since my name was changed, I can't get a passport. So I can't go to Mexico, I can't go to Canada, I can't fly on a plane. Can't do any of it anymore. This is the joy of being a citizen in the U.S. now. Even if you're born here, served in the military, they're kowtowing all your freedoms. Unfriggin' believable. But I think this is going to change once this buffoon is out of office. This hater and thief is out. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.